Mr. Hargrave here, and today we challenge the notion that you need a wide roster to do well in the Scourge mode. And I'm going to show you that you do not need a wide roster. You need a very narrow roster. Really, in general, to win at Marvel Strike Force right now, narrow rosters are what is best. Used to be wide. The old information is used to need a wide roster. And this was kind of more trending back when the tower mode was kind of like a monthly event. And it looks like it's going to come back, but I don't know. It's not as frequent as the other game modes, and the other game modes like Scourge, really you can benefit so much more by hyper focusing on just a few characters than a lot of characters. I'm going to get into all of that and more, as well as Cosmic Crucible attacks in this video. But before we get going, let me remind you to like, let me remind you to subscribe, and check out our sponsors. Yes, this week we are being sponsored by Scarlet Spider Comics. The links are down below, as well as a link there to get a free $10 credit on the Whatnot auction application, where you can go join live auctions with Scarlet Spider Comics, where they, if you let them know you're a gravedigger as well, because they do lots of special stuff for people from coming from the Mr. Hargrave channel. Big fans. We often do giveaways together, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check out Scarlet Spider Comics, because they're sending Zemo to Zapcon. That's right, this week, the 10th of August. September, the 10th of September, we're going to be at Zapcon. All the details are down in the link below. I would show up early if you want a chance to run into Zemo. That's what I hear, is that he's going to be around there earlier in the day, September 10th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Just $10 to get in. Looks like maybe $11 at the door. Anyways, let them know Mr. Hargrave sent you. And then finally, we've been doing these videos with Kyler Sane from the Muckrakers. Check out the Muckrakers. Link is down below. And check out those discography review tier list videos that we'll be doing on this channel as well. You probably missed the one on Danzig, right? Check that out. It's on the channel. All right, let's get into what I'm talking about as far as a narrow roster goes. So I challenged myself to get the highest score I could in Scourge using the least amount of characters. And what I did to maximize my ability to use the most, to use the widest roster, right? But focusing on just the best characters from that wide selection, is I dropped down to difficulty 4. Now, to get the most points on difficulty 4, I went ahead and I put on every single Scourge. So every single Scourge, 273 points of Scourges, just on difficulty 4. And what that lets you do is for nodes 5 and nodes 10, you can use any city character you want to. Any city character at all. You don't have to use Web Warriors. So here's what I did for the run. And how few, the goal was to use as few characters as possible. I actually ended up using the Web Warriors. Maybe I could have turned the difficulty up higher. I don't know. Maybe I could use less Scourges, but here was the deal. I just used Web Warriors. I used them on node 1. I used them on node 2. They're just really kind of a great team for Scourge overall. They do really, really well. They heal themselves. And then for global, I used Wakanda. Now, it went so well, right? I said, for the next node, let me just use Black Panther and Okoye. Used even less characters. Just Black Panther and Okoye on their own are so overpowered. They breeze through the second global node. So yeah, you could absolutely just use Black Panther and Okoye right here as well. Man, probably could have just used Black Panther and Okoye for both hero nodes as well. Now, when it comes to city, you don't have a whole lot of good options. So this is still pretty limiting to Web Warriors. And the reason why I stuck with Web Warriors is because I do recommend that most mid-game players, all mid-game players build them. If you're a beginner player and you had access to them, I would say grab them. They're farmable, more farmable than a lot of other characters in the game. So yeah, if you build them up, and definitely to tier 15, I wouldn't build anything to tier 16 that isn't a horseman right now, but they really, really hold up well. So yeah, use them on that city node. And then for villains, I just use Morgan Le Fay. Now, I know if you're trying to unlock Morgan Le Fay, well, of course you can't use Morgan Le Fay, but the power of Morgan Le Fay is so much that you can just use Morgan Le Fay and no one else on the villain section. So if you literally have any other villains, you can pair them up with a powerful character like Morgan Le Fay and do the villain nodes entirely. Now, the big one here, everyone knows that Cersei and Icarus are kind of like a must-have for the Cosmic section. Not really. I used just Gamora and Nebula. Gamora and Nebula, both nodes didn't have any issues. And this is with every single Scourge applied. Even the ones that I would never use normally. Every single one of them. Every single Scourge. So, yeah, wide roster, I don't see the point of it. It doesn't make any sense. Hyper focus. Now, my characters are extremely leveled up. Most of these characters, if not all of them, are level 90. All the tier 4s. Many of them are gear tier 16, which I don't recommend anymore. I kind of recommend capping most characters at tier 15 right now. But, you know, there's the run. And if I took down the final city node, which I would have my whole city roster to deal with. So if you got Shang-Chi in there, great. She-Hulk, another great city character right now because she's a horseman and required to, you know, be built up to tier 17 if you want to get Apocalypse. It's all available to you. And 500,000 points, 500,000 points is really what you want to be targeting when you're early on. I also have videos on how to get 1,000,000 points, how to get 1,000,005 points. There's all different kinds of strategies that you're going to use. But at the end of the day, narrow roster is really trumping over wide roster. And yeah, Eternals, not as important as they used to be in this game. Used to be massively important. They're just getting older every day and less relevant. All right, one place we're still using Eternals, though, is Cosmic Crucible. We're going to go ahead and do these Cosmic Crucible attacks. And also in War. So Eternals, I mean, I think like as soon as the Death Horseman team comes in, we're going to really start phasing out Eternals. But until then, one of the best uses of Eternals, both in Cosmic Crucible and in War, is to counter the Hero Asgardian team. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and start with that. Although you do not need the Eternals to counter this team with. It is a strong counter to the team. I still like it to counter this team, so I'm going to go ahead and still use it for that. I think it does a good job of it. Boy, do I really need to stack it up with Zemo and Kestrel? I don't know. I might hold them back because I'm kind of worried about Room 6 this time. I don't normally adjust my teams like that. But I think for today, I'm going to. I think with Cable and Cersei and Icarus here, it's going to be enough to take care of this. Let me see. Who else am I going to want in here? I don't think I'm going to use Uncanny X-Men, so I think I can go ahead and throw Black Bolt in here. Let me go ahead and throw Black Bolt because I really don't have a lot of other uses for him. And if there's anything I can do to kind of stop them once they get all their buffs, I think Deathpool. Let me just throw Deathpool in here as well because I don't really have another use for her. Let me double check that. These are my attack teams. And yeah, I don't really have any other uses for Deathpool right now. But Kestrel and Zemo is a pretty strong combo that I might want to pull out later. I think for right now that this is going to be plenty for this. So let's go ahead. But yeah, you don't need Eternals for this either. You can use Weapon X, both in War and this. However, with Weapon X, you run the risk if you go to kill Valkyrie, flip a coin, 50-50 chance they're going to get all their buffs. And then it's going to be really hard to recover with that. That's going to be difficult. I've thrown Infinity Watch at him as well, but yeah, it gets gross. This is probably the most surefire way to do it, is just kind of kill them all at once. And yeah, it looks like we might end up... No buffs triggered, so we're all good. We've pretty much won this. It's really that easy. I like the Deathpool Black Bolt combo. I haven't really used that too much, but yeah, I like the double ping aspect of it, where Deathpool is kind of going off passively, Black Bolt's going off passively. Okay, that was an easy win. Yeah, other teams can do it, but not as easy as that. Really, actually disappointed that the next team coming out is not the Death Horseman team. Really want to know what they are. I want to know what their traits are. I want to know what their traits are. I want to know, are they mutant? Are they skill? Are they something else? You know, how are they going to play into this game? All right, we got Wakanda. I'm going to use my own Wakanda here. Man, that was a big surprise going into Scourge and finding out that you could literally just take Black Panther and Okoye and win. Should really try him on the first node. I should try. I mean, Scourge is over. By the time this video is coming out, I should have mentioned that. I know Scourge is already done. I know that. You probably let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for that. Mr. Hargrave, why are you releasing this video a day late? It's not a day late. That's just when I'm just talking about something that happened yesterday. That's all. I shot it yesterday. I'm putting it out tomorrow. What am I going to do? Just stop everything? Release my videos at 6 o'clock at night? I don't know, man. Okay, put my videos out in the AM. I shoot them in the middle of the day. Why am I defending myself to you? Person that I don't even know exists. Anyways, my point is Black Panther and Okoye are really good. Okay? That's all I was trying to say. And they are. They are really, really good. Best characters in the game, right? Probably the best beginner characters in the game. Between Okoye and Black Panther and Nebula and Gamora, best characters that new players can get their hands on easily. All right, I did not kill Black Panther. I wanted to kill Black Panther. Okay, now Black Panther's dead, and you know what? This attack is over. We've won. I had my chance to put 6 red on Black Panther with gold promo credits. And I don't know. I talked myself out of it. I had myself all set to do it. It showed up in the store. And I just didn't. And now every day I'm still waiting for it. I'm waiting for it again. I don't know why. I should have just picked it up when I saw it. I talked myself out of it. I said, oh, no problem. When I'm going to pull my 6 reds soon, I think, when the Hulks are boosted. Hulk and She-Hulk. At least I hope that they'll boost them after Brawn here. But I'm like, what are the odds I'm going to pull a Black Panther at 6 red? Like, the odds are so slim. Just buy it. There's 200 characters in the game. It's like less than a 1% chance. I don't know what I was thinking. I was insane. All right, I'm going to throw Infinity Watch at this Astonishing X-Men. Boy, mutant teams are really going to get boosted with the first season of Cosmic Crucible coming up. It's going to get nuts. It's going to get nuts. I meant to do it before today, but I do have a team in mind for Shatterstar and Longshot. One thing that works really well with Shatterstar and Longshot is Zemo. We're going to go Zemo, Red Skull, and then I might even end up using Crossbones, or I can't remember who it is, Crossbones or Winter Soldier, whichever one gives you the more crit chance. But really just to boost the speed on Shatterstar and Longshot. And then I believe I am going to invest the tier 4s and finally upgrade their skills, which I've never done and never needed. I know there was a lot of hype surrounding Shatterstar and Longshot when they came out, but I feel like this is going to be the first time that they're truly going to be relevant. I know they've had plenty of uses. I know people that have built them have been able to do stuff with them that I can't do. But I think this is the first time that they're really going to be relevant. With the huge damage boost to all the rooms coming up with Season 1 of Cosmic Crucible, I think Longshot and Shatterstar are really finally going to be extremely meta for as long as that season lasts. Now, we don't know how long a season's good for. So you do have to temper this with that. You might just want to skip out this season, but I don't know. I think it's a good chance for me to raise up the ranks higher than I would normally go by kind of focusing on building extra hero mutants, which is already a strong suit in my roster. I know it's a video about narrow rosters, and I'm like, build all the hero mutants, go crazy. I'm not really saying that, though. I just happen to have it. And depending on your level of Cosmic Crucible, you might not even need them that high. Them just being there does a lot. Them just taking a turn removes all immunity, removes all revives. It's pretty great. All right, Infinity Watch made short work of that. And really, it's going to be the last room in this attack series that's going to be the challenge. Everything else, pretty simple. This guy does not have too much on defense. Once again, narrow roster. You just got to win your attacks. All right, I'm going to throw Weapon X. I don't know. Am I going to throw Weapon X at this or Weapon X at Young Avengers? Oh, now I'm torn. I was going to throw Weapon X at this and then Young Avengers at that. And here's a peek at it. We got Dormammu, Doom, Kestrel, Zemo, and Cap Sam in room 6. That's going to be a nightmare. I don't know, man. I was going to throw my Young Avengers at this Young Avengers. But maybe I'm better off throwing Weapon X at it, especially they don't have their war buffs. I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw Weapon X at it. And then I can throw Young Avengers at the other one. I'm going to switch up my plan. Maybe that's going to screw me up in the end, but I think it's actually the better move. I think this is smarter. We'll see. We'll see. It's in the Cosmic Room, so it's actually better too, because my Young Avengers, I would still use my America Chavez, but she wouldn't even get any turns. Their America Chavez isn't getting any turns either. So I'm getting like an extra character advantage on them too. All right, we are going to go ahead and this is going to throw trauma on everybody, right? Trauma on primary target, so she's not going to remove. All right, so I'm going to hit this on Miss Marvel because Squirrel Girl cannot remove the ability block that it's going to throw down. And then we're just going to get rid of Miss Marvel is what we're going to do. We're also still going to want to get rid of Squirrel Girl. Going to throw this over here with Sabretooth, kind of weaken everybody down. Sabretooth got blinded. That sucks. You know, I still like the ability block on Squirrel Girl, but what do I know? All right, I'm going to go ahead and stun Squirrel Girl at this time. I don't want to get hit with her ultimate. And basically, as soon as Omega Red goes, that's going to pretty much destroy the entire team. They got all that evade, though. What's going to happen with that evade? This attack cannot be blocked, but it can be evaded. It's happening. I should have ability blocked Echo. I think I was an idiot. I should have ability blocked Echo, right? This isn't good. Yeah, I screwed up. I'm going to hold the ultimate on Omega Red, but I don't think that was a good idea. I guess I'm going to try to kill Squirrel Girl at this point, but I think I screwed this attack up bad. You can't let them get their evade. If you let them get their evade, then Omega Red's ultimate can't happen, and everything sucks. Hopefully, I can kind of tank behind Silver Samurai here and get Omega Red another turn. Of course, Omega Red's got double blind on him now. We took the ultimate from Squirrel Girl. Everything sucks. This was a failure on so many levels. It's like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm about to lose Lady Deathstrike. That's going to really spell the end for me. Everything bad is happening. I almost feel like I should try this attack over and try to do it like the right way instead of the wrong way. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to kill Squirrel Girl. Maybe that will save me somehow. All right, Lady Deathstrike, it's on you. Let's go. Maybe I can still overcome this. That was good. At least Lady Deathstrike removed all the negative effects. And now we can hit. I'm going to hit the ability block on Kate Bishop, hoping that the splash damage kills everybody else. All right, looks like we've still come through. So even if you play this attack like a total idiot content creator, you can still win this attack. That's how good this counter is. Even if you're a total idiot who makes, Marvel Strike Force content on YouTube, you can still win this attack. So that's really good news. Because God knows there's a lot of us out here and we need as much help as we can get. All right. I'm going to ability block Echo over here just to see if I can screw this attack up a little bit more. All right. We killed Kate Bishop. That's good. And then let's just go ahead and win this. Not a pretty attack. I've definitely made better attacks in my time playing Marvel Strike Force, but at least I didn't lose. I was going to feel really stupid if I lost. Probably went better than Young Avengers on Young Avengers, especially since the Squirrel Girl was so huge. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. I think where I messed up is I should have ability blocked Echo so that she didn't throw up evade on everybody. I think that's where I went wrong, because then I could have made it to Omega Red's turn. He could have hit everybody with his ultimate, and we could have won a lot sooner and cleaner, and probably kept, one of our Sabretooth alive. All right, Young Avengers is going to destroy Shadowlands, though. Although they do get some bonuses. I haven't seen Shadowlands in here, though. City Mystic characters. I guess that's White Tiger and White Tiger, Elektra, and Moon Knight are all Mystic City. So they get damage bonuses. They're not very big, though. So I think Young Avengers is still going to just trounce them. But curious, I haven't seen a lot of people put Shadowlands in here. So this is kind of a first. I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. I think I'm just going to win because Young Avengers is just so much of a better team than Shadowlands. But what the hell do I know? I almost lost one of the easiest attacks to make in the game. I might actually be an idiot. I haven't actually considered that possibility. It's definitely possible. All right, so we're taking tons of damage. It's not really tons of damage. They're not really doing anything. This Moon Knight attack, I was a little worried about, but I seem to be okay. And now I get to clear all of those debuffs that they threw on me and just destroy White Tiger. Yeah, this is over. This is over. There's nothing to this. I'm just going to remove Night Nurse from the equation with one hit. Yeah, no, this doesn't work. It's a cute idea. I'll say that. It's a cute idea, but it in no way is functional. This is not something to do, everybody. This is just not a thing. All right, easy that. It's room 6. We knew it all along. Room 6 was going to be the only challenge, though. Not a thing. Don't put Shadowlands on Cosmic Crucible defense if you want to win. I'm glad you put it there for me, though. I needed the confidence booster after that miserable Young Avengers attack. So thank you. Thank you for that. All right, here it goes. Doom, Dormammu, just all the characters. He's like, I just put all the characters in room 6. We'll put a bunch of skill characters in here and a bunch of insane characters and just screw up Mr. Hargrave's life. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. Cool. Now, do I want to add to this? Do I want to add Kestrel? Do I want to add Zemo? I think this is still the best team. I think even with Kestrel and Zemo as options, I think that this is the ultimate team. I have the speed advantage. We're going to drop ability blocks on everybody. I'm just going to go with this. I don't even think I should have pulled. If anything, use Zemo and Kestrel. I guess Zemo, you can't use Kestrel in the Cosmic Room. Could have used Zemo with Weapon X. Instead of Sabretooth, he just died. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I guess maybe I should have grabbed Kestrel just to prevent Doom. But it looks like I get to go here. We're going to try to put Disrupt on Sam. I don't get it, but I do get ability block on Doom. Let's get ability block on Sam too. Great. We have ability block on both of them. Let's go ahead and slow down Kestrel over here and put a bunch of nasty debuffs and trauma on her. Anybody I want to stun right now? I don't want to stun anybody right now. Let's double hit Kestrel. I'm kind of wary of killing them, though. Yeah, because then they're going to lose all their debuffs. So now I can kill Kestrel outright because I've already killed her once. We've killed Zemo once. This is going really, really well. Okay, we can stun. Let's stun Sam if we can. All right, we got the stun on Sam. We did not get the kill on Kestrel. I'm going to put some vulnerability on Doom. And now we can, let's ability block Doom and hopefully kill Kestrel. Cool, we ability block Doom. That's really, really good. Now I need to get at Dormammu. That's going to be a little tricky. I didn't want to kill Doom, so that's really good that I didn't. I just want to work on Sam right now. All right, Sam's dead. Looks like I'm going to have to kill Doom twice before I get over to Dormammu, but I think I can do that, no problem. We will go ahead and hit everybody. Hopefully this will kill Dormammu. Yep, kill Dormammu. That's why I bring Gambit right there, and then that's it. 6 for 6. Let's go. This Cosmic Crucible season, I want to go 3 for 3 because why not? It's like the last round of this version of Cosmic Crucible. So let's go ahead and win it. All right, everybody, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment down below. Check out those links as well to everything we talked about at the start of the video, all the cool stuff we got going on. And grave diggers, keep digging. But myself keeps slipping.